have been living in this clothes for the past month in different colors. Same outfits. I feel like a cartoon character. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just kidding. I've been having a lot of fun on TikTok. If you don't follow me, go follow me. I make dances all day. Nothing serious. But you guys had asked me on Instagram, I actually asked you guys what you wanted to see, and I got so many requests to do a no editing makeup tutorial. I did 2 of these videos before, you guys really loved it. For me, it's like, I always have to cut out things because I stutter and I repeat things over and over again, so I like cut it out. So this for me is like, you know, but for you guys, you like it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this for you. I'm starting with no makeup at all. I have some beauty oil on, so I think I should just let that sit. I should have well, I'll show you guys what I put on. It's this one right here from Sweet Chef. It's called Superfood Vitamin D. It's extremely hydrating. I really like this. So I'm just gonna let that sit on my skin before I start my makeup, and I'm gonna get into my brows. My brows are, do you see this? I would be zooming in right now if I was editing. Like, do you see that? It's really crazy. We need to fix it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Benefit Browsing Pro Palette in the shade Medium Deep. And I just take these 2 shades over here. Or actually I mix all of these shades together at some point, but I'm gonna mix, I love this color right here, it's perfect, and a little bit of this one. And I just start to fill in my brows. My brows usually take me a pretty long time, so I'm gonna try not to take as long. But if I do, my bad, I'm sorry. And you guys wanted this video, so hopefully you guys don't get bored of me doing my brows for a long time. But how have you guys been doing? How has your quarantine been? Easter was very different this year. We chilled at home. I played The Sims all day. I made my little family. I made every character in the house, Caesar and Jaden. It was so cute. And then everybody took turns playing the game. Do you see how off my eyebrows are? They're really just, I don't know, off. So we had so much fun. We were supposed to bake Easter cookies and we totally forgot because we were so sucked into the Sims game. And I got the game because I used to love to play when I was younger, like in high school. And then I had the app, and then I was like, no, it's taking over my life. I need to stop playing these games. And then I saw Chloe Morello get it, and she was talking about it, making her characters, and they looked so good. They looked exactly like her, and she did such a great job on that. So I was like, that's something I want to do. I want to get back into Sims. So I got the Sims, we started playing it, and now we're addicted. Are you guys playing any video games, or what are you guys doing to pass the time when you're not working or taking care of your kids or cooking? What are you doing for fun these days? I want to know. So I usually do one brow and then I'll match the other because they are very different just naturally on their own. They're so different. They're not in the same family. Every expression everybody says about their brows, they're distant cousins, they're whatever. That's exactly what my brows are. So I'm gonna try to just fill these guys in as fast as I can. Also, are you guys on TikTok? If you are, put your TikTok name in my caption so I can go and see your stuff. I want to check out your accounts. I want to follow you guys, so make sure to put your account down so I can see what you're doing. Or if you're not on TikTok, you're like, that is definitely not my vibe, let me know that too. At first, I thought I was like the only one, but then I was like, nope, there's more moms and people over 30. I'm currently 33. So I was like, man, I must be the oldest person on TikTok, but I'm not. There's grandpas on TikTok, and I follow this grandpa account because he's so sweet. He's always like surprising his granddaughter with like desserts and stuff, and he's just the sweetest. I don't know, I love old people, so I follow him. I follow him, he's so cute. There goes one brow. I'm gonna do the other one. This one is so off, like they're the totally different lengths. I usually start here. So I feel like my brows are too far apart too. So I'll do that, I'll make like little marks like this. The struggle is real with these brows. Something that I've been using again, which I stopped using for a while, was the Benefit, this guy. But they stopped selling it, I think. I didn't see it on the site anymore. The brow styler. And it fills in so fast and easy, but I don't think they sell it. So I was like, I'm not gonna use it, but I've been using it in real life. But I was like, I'm not gonna use it on YouTube because you guys can't find it yourselves. But at first I was like, this is great, fills in really fast, and then I started just to not, I don't know, I started getting into other products. And then now I started loving it again because it fills in so fast. And I'm going through a weird stage with my brows. They're changing like every day. The shape changes every single day. I always have trouble with this area right here. Like getting them to match is a struggle for me. I'm gonna pick up the darker shade, the third one on the bottom. I'm just gonna fill in the outer part of the brow. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And they definitely need to be cleaned up. So ignore how they look on the ends right now, because I'm gonna just clean it up. I'm gonna use the DS-05 pigment brush. It's a flat brush. It's really easy to use this kind of, I had a burp. I was like, don't burp on camera. Yeah, but I really love this brush for creams. And just getting really precise with concealer. I'm not gonna take it all the way in, I'm just gonna have it on the outer part. And I wanna shape the outer. I'm having this really weird situation on the outer part of my brows, so I wanna make them match at some point in my life. And the concealer definitely helps. So this brow is a little further down. Okay, they look a little better. And then with the rest of the product, I just put it on the back of my hand, and then I start to work it downwards into the eyelid. And it also works as a really nice base. And I'm using the E.L.F 16-hour Camo concealer. It's a really bomb concealer. So it really, I'm using really a lot. I'm saying really a lot. It's so good. I love the concealer because it covers really well. This is stuff I would cut out, but I'm keeping it here for you guys. This is how I really talk. Unedited. Okay, so, wow, what is that? It's on both sides, but it's okay, we can just remove it. Like that. Bam, bam. And now I'm gonna do the other side. I feel like I need more concealer on the other side. It's a really great base. So I'm gonna lay that down all over the eye. If it's sloppy, it's fine, because then I'm just gonna get my beauty blender and go over it and melt it into my skin. And now we have a nice even base for our eyeshadow. And our brows are, they're good. They're hanging in there. I'm gonna go into this top brow right here. You see how it dips down? I'm just gonna straighten that out a little bit. I've been using this brush from Brow Code. It's a new brand that I really like. Drink every time I say really. We're gonna play a game right now. Get your shot, get your wine, get your orange juice. Actually, I don't even, why did I say orange juice? I don't like orange juice. Well, I do like orange juice, like the real freshly squeezed ones. I can't take this part out. I'm so sad. Okay, just ignore what I'm saying, but basically get a drink every time I say really. See if you get drunk or not, or if you get really hydrated. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna go into my skin. I've been having some breakouts. I was doing really well with breakouts and stuff, but I just recently started breaking out again. So I'm gonna cover that up. I have been using nothing but concealers lately, but today I wanna go into a foundation. A foundation I absolutely love, and I've been using this foundation for about 2 years. It's one of my favorites. And where is she? Oh, she's right here. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear, and I love that it gives you a really nice coverage, but it also just makes your skin look like skin. So you can't see the skin underneath it, but for some reason it gives you this natural luminous kind of look to your foundation, but it still gives you that coverage. This is in the shade Patagonia. So I'm gonna take some on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna work this in with a brush. What brush am I gonna use today? I really should have been more prepared for the brush part. Okay. we're just gonna use this one. It's the Morphe M450. So I'm gonna take this brush, we're gonna work that on all over the skin because I have some redness, breakouts, and we're just gonna cover that all up. And the reason I wasn't using, and I'm really on a daily basis I don't use a foundation, is because I don't like how heavy it feels. And I don't want it to cover parts of my face that I don't need the actual coverage in, but right now I feel like I need it everywhere. So, and concealer is usually pretty much a lot lighter than a foundation. So even if I use a concealer all over my face, it's not gonna feel heavy, and it'll be a lot less makeup on the face than what I normally do. But today, we're gonna go full glam with this Natural Radiant Concealer. And I like that it's called Natural Radiant because that's exactly what you're getting out of it. It's a natural looking, full coverage foundation. I think it's more medium, but I make it full. I make it more of a full coverage. So I'm applying that all over. And then I'm gonna just make sure that everything is nice and even and go over it with a beauty blender. You see how it gives you, like, it's not matte, it's not a demi matte, it has a really nice satin finish. I'm gonna work everything in with my beauty blender, just making sure I don't have any streak marks and everything is nice and even. So I'm gonna go down here to the neck. I love this. I just got this cute jewelry in from Adidas, and they gave me these earrings, this necklace, these rings that are like rope inspired, like golden chain inspired. So cute. And I've never heard of them before. I know my friend Sophie, Trend Mood, she got me some earrings from them, and I was like, oh my God, they're so cute. I posted them, and then they contacted me, so I was like, okay, I want to try all the stuff. So they sent me some rope, chain link inspired jewelry, and I thought it was so cute. So if you guys want to know where this is from, I'll leave a link below. So that looks pretty good. Oh my God, I haven't worn foundation in so long, but it looks good. And then for my concealer, I'm gonna take the E.L.F. concealer I used earlier, in the shade Medium Sand. This is the 16-hour Camo concealer to brighten like my under eyes and just all the areas of my face that I wanna brighten. Lately, I have been doing my concealer a little further down because I have this like little pouch I feel like has formed from my under eye filler that I got probably about 3 years ago already, but I feel like it's forming like a little pouch. So I put it lower just so that you don't notice it as much. If any of you guys have gotten this done before, and if this has happened to you, let me know what to do down in the comments because I want to get rid of it, but I don't. Man, I love the way my eyes look more on the my lower under eyes. My under eyes, I love how they look now more than what I did when I didn't have under eye filler, but I mean, there has to be a way to fix this. Let me know if you guys have ever experienced it and what the heck to do, because now I have to do my concealer differently. I'm also gonna I'm not gonna like put a lot of concealer in those areas that I wanna brighten. I'm just gonna take whatever I have and go over them, like the smile line and right down the forehead, bridge of the nose, and just go back over the eyes really quick because I went over them with the foundation too. And then now for sculpting the face, I'm gonna take my Vanity makeup palette. Somebody's at the door. Hold on. Was that you? That was Jaden. I'm doing a video where I'm not editing anything out of the video, so I had to keep you in there. And try to ignore his cat hair. Can tell. You can't? Well, you can see those big spots. Anyways, say hi, say bye. Hi. Okay. So now I'm gonna contour. So I'm gonna take the Vanity Makeup Contour Palette, and this is in the shade, this is the Medium Trio, the Sculpt and Glow palette. Actually, no. I'm gonna take the Light Trio. So I'm taking the Light Trio and my Zoeva 146 brush, and I'm gonna contour my nose so that it's a little more symmetrical and not as pointy. Just gonna round it off a little bit. And I have been bringing my contour up into my brow, and I've been loving the way it's kind of shaping my face. So if you guys want to try this out, it's like a different, it gives you a different look, and I really like it. I always love playing with different ways to contour your face because you can really just make any shape with different shades. Then I'm gonna go into the medium color and just go on the sides a little further into the point and right underneath the nose. Okay, so I'm gonna take Skin Gloss in the shade Sunset Glow, and I like to use the Sunset Glow for a blush color on my cheeks, and it just makes my skin look so much better, so much smoother. And I actually, sometimes what I'll do is take Golden Dew, which is more of that natural tone. I'll put it underneath my foundation for more of a natural glowing from within look. But if I want more of a rosy look, I'll put this one on my cheeks. And it has really pretty gold pearls in it, so it kind of gives you a really nice gold hint of shine in there. I'm gonna take some of that on my nose too, and the high points of my brow. It has a mirror in it, so you can look at the mirror. I don't know why. I was trying to look at the monitor, like I can't see that far. I need to get LASIK. Now I'll just go over it with my beauty blender. All right. So after that, I'm gonna set the outer part of my face with a bronzer. I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs bronzer in the shade Tantastic. So I'm gonna go over with this Morphe E53 brush, and I'm just gonna hit the temples and the forehead. And then with the Hoola Benefit bronzer, I like to use this for contour too. I'll go back over my cream contour with this one on my nose, just so it stays in place and really brings out the structure. So I'll take this E70 brush from Sigma. Sigma brushes are one of my favorite brushes. Their quality is so good. They rarely ever shed, and their handles never break. I just really love the quality of Sigma brushes. So I'll go back over that cream, even in here. And then I'll take my beauty blender and I'll just press it into the skin. Okay, after that, I'm gonna set my under eyes with this Kat Von D setting powder in medium 140 and my Tati Beauty Blendiful. And I'm just gonna go over right where I have that concealer in that B area and set that in place. Same thing with the center and right here. And then if I feel like I lost some of the glow, then I'll go back in with Skin Gloss again and I'll set it softly on top. So this one is more of that natural glowing from within. So I'm gonna take Golden Dew and just a little bit of it because I don't want it to get too, I just want it to look very natural. So I'm gonna put it on the high points of my face and down the bridge of my nose. Like that, and on the Cupid's bow. And if you feel like you're too matte here, you can put it on the temples or the sides, just so it looks like skin again. And it'll look really good. But I wouldn't go too crazy over powder with Skin Gloss. I would just use it where you need it. And then I like to set it even further with a damp beauty blender, so it really melts into the skin. Bam, okay. Face is basically done, and now I'm gonna go into the eyes. For the eyes, I like to use the Latte palette. It has all my neutrals here. So I'm gonna take the bronzer shade right here. And by the way, you guys, if you haven't tried Dominique Cosmetics, which is my brand, we're actually giving you guys a 20% discount. What is it? Let me just check really quick with my husband because he handles all these things. But I do want you guys to get like a really good discount if you're trying it for the first time. You don't want to like spend full price, which I totally get. You want to make sure it's good, which it is. So I'm going to tell you, Caesar texted me because I asked him. I'm like, I want to give them a discount in case they haven't tried it. Welcome 20, that's what it is. If you're new to Dominique Cosmetics, use the code welcome20 and you'll get 20% off. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Latte palette on my eyes. And I'm gonna take this tapered blending brush, the E40, and I'm gonna take Caramel. I love Caramel. You can even use this as a bronzer. And I'll just put it on my crease. But if you're traveling, I love these Latte palettes because they're multi-use. So you can contour your face, you can brighten your under eyes, you can put on a highlight, you can add some color to your, add a pop of color to your eyes. It's a multi-purpose use palette, so it's one of my favorite palettes. It's our first palette that we ever came out with. And you'll notice that from Latte 1 and 2, there's always hidden multi-use shades in there. And they're purposely done for you guys so you can travel, or if you're an artist and you're traveling, you don't have to bring as much stuff around with you. That's one of the things that I always had trouble with when I was like a younger freelance artist. I always wanted to multi-purpose my shades, but I never could because they were always in these little tiny eyeshadow pans or just colors that just didn't go together very well, or I couldn't use them for other parts of the face, so I had to like make my own stuff, and so I decided to make something that was artist and user friendly. So I made Latte 1 with that in mind, and Latte 2. So now we have like a nice depth there. I'm gonna go in a little further, a little deeper with Hazelnut, this reddish brown. I'm gonna use that on the outer part of the crease, and I'm gonna go underneath Caramel. And this is more of like a natural look, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with the shadow, but I am gonna do a little bit of a wing on the outer part of the eye. I feel like I'm crazy for saying that, but it's gonna be brown, okay? I had to have a little bit. I'm gonna take mocha, and I'm gonna take, this brush is the E20 short shader brush from Sigma. And I'm just gonna take it on the outer part of the lash line and just go back and forth. I mean, it's gonna be like it's not gonna be a perfect wing, just a little something there, a little shape to lift the outer part of the eye and add some extra soft definition. So it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be, it's just a little something on the outer part of the eye. I'm gonna take that a little bit on the lower, and then we're good before I get too crazy with it. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just blend everything together, make sure all the edges are nice and blended. See, that wasn't actually a wing, it was just more of like adding a little bit of definition there. And then for the lashes, I think I pretty much took off the end of that brow. We'll put it back later. But for the lashes, I'm gonna do something natural. I'm gonna curl them first. So I'm gonna curl them, and then we are going to use the Lily Lash Triple X mascara. I really like this one. You guys let me know some of your favorite mascaras, because I am looking for new ones, and I want to know what your favorites are. So let me know down below. But after that, I'm gonna do some mascara, and then I'll put on these lashes from Kiss. They're super natural. They're really just giving me a little bit more length. I'm gonna put some mascara on first, just a little bit. Like if you wanted a completely natural lash, you know, mascara, but I want a little bit more of my natural look. So this is the Posh style. Super, super freaking natural, but it's gonna go with our look really well. I might have to cut these, let me just check. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut. You see how they're so faint on the eye? I'm just gonna take my scissors. The scissors that I've been using and loving, and I really love their tools, are the Tati Lash scissors. So nice. And then make sure the other one is the same length. I'm gonna take that guy off and just cut him like so. All right, this is something I've been doing. It is a little messy at the end of the day, but I really like this technique. So I'm gonna take the Tati Lash Glue, put some right here. Ooh. And then I'm gonna take, where is it? No, this is liner. Okay, I'll take this. Just any brush that you can, like any kind of liner brush. And then I'm gonna put some of the glue on my upper lash line. Some of you may be like, girl, what are you doing? But trust me, it's so much easier. Those inner corners are gonna stay down. So I'm gonna do one at a time. So I have this guy right here. I'm gonna lay him down. Oh, I'm gonna let it, actually I should let it dry a little bit and then clean my tweezers, my lash tweezers. These are so dirty, so bad. I don't know who else needs to hear this right now, but go clean your lash tweezers. Go clean them, you know you need to clean them. I have all that lash glue on them. Okay, they're good. So I'm gonna take these and pop that on. Oh, this is the wrong one. and put it on super close to where the lash line is. And then what I like to do is kind of roll over the skin on top of the lash. This doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it does. And when it does, it looks really natural, it looks really good. So I just roll the skin on top. And it looks like it's coming from your actual face. This is a little bit too lifted, so I'm gonna push it down. Push it back down to earth. There was the first one. I still think this is too far up, but it's okay. Now we're gonna move on to the other guy. And same thing. Try not to get it on your actual eyelash because it will pull it out. That's the downside of doing this. Let it dry down. And then to make sure that it's not like, you know, like the ends sometimes droop down and make your eyes look droopy, kind of press it against the skin and then it'll lift the eyelash and it'll just be stuck lifted like that. And then don't worry, I know it looks a little funky right now, but we're gonna put mascara on them. So now that my eyes kind of dried down on this side a little bit, now I'm gonna take it and place it right by the lash line. This one is a little further in than this one. But it's all good. I'm gonna roll the skin over. And then push the end up so that it's not dragging down to the floor. Okay, so now that that is on there, this side looking crazy, but it's all good. I'm gonna take my mascara, go back over it, and make sure that our lashes are meshing together. Mascara on the inner part of my eye. This eye has a little bit of mascara in it, so I have to clean that up with something. Probably get this little brush over here. It's like fluffier. Where are you at? See how it's like round and fluffy? So I'm just gonna take it and try to get some of that mascara off. Nice. You're making another hoop? Baby, is it recording still? The red light is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really nice. You want to show them your hoop?
Sure.
He's been making hoops during his quarantine, during his pastimes. And it's so nice. I love it. It's so good. He's using all my PR package materials to make things out of them. Okay, looking good. Just gotta lift this one up. Ugh, my nose is starting to run. Anyways, almost done. I just want to add a little bit more of a flush of color on my cheeks. So I'm gonna go in with this Kat Von D blush and peony right over the Sunset Glow. So I already have like a nice little glow going. I'm just gonna go over with a little bit more blush. And then for my lips, I'm gonna take the, I don't know which one I should use. I have two. One is Nude Kiss, and this is Babe. The pink one's Babe. Sometimes I mix them together, or I use this. But I feel like I've used this a lot, and I always tell you it's my everyday gloss. Strawberry Lemonade from Dominique Cosmetics is bomb. But I feel like today we need to change it up a little bit. I'm gonna take Nude Kiss, this warm peach color, and over that. Today. Has like a pointed tip so you can see where you're going with it. It can be more precise where you're applying it. Should I go in with Babe? No, I'll just leave it. Just leave it. And fixing my eyebrow. There's that brow. I'm gonna take this, fix the outer part of my brow. Okay. And this is my final natural look. I'm just gonna do my hair for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how I've been doing my hair. This is 2-day-old hair that I have right now. So I just straightened it with a straightener yesterday, and then I added these little waves in it with my straightener yesterday. So today what I would normally do is just put it back. So I'll take like 2 pieces from the front, like so. Ooh, this is too thick. 2 pieces like that. Since I have to have some type of hair in the front of my face, or else I'll feel like, I just won't feel right. Feels like my face shape is off or something. So I'll take some strands there. And then I'll put the rest up either in a ponytail, and just to make it a little less basic, I got these really cute hair accessories in from Kitsch. I think I'm saying it, hopefully I'm saying it right. And I love this. And I feel like it just elevates your look a little bit. It's like a patent, not real, it's like a faux leather, patent leather, shiny. I would have taken all these like things out. Okay, this is like a patent leather, I think that's how you say it. And I'm just gonna put my hair in a ponytail. And because it already has kind of a shape from yesterday's style, it's gonna look cute in a ponytail, so you really don't need to do much with it. So just apply it to the head, like so. I'm not like a hairstylist. I've never been that great at hair. So I know makeup terms. Apply it to the head. There you go. So I think that looks pretty cute. I like the messy updo type of pony. And then for my like, I can't leave these like that. So I'm gonna just curl these pieces. And I'm plugging in my curling iron right now. The curling iron I have is from Numi. I'm gonna let that heat up, and then I'm gonna curl these pieces a little bit. And yeah, that's my look. So once this heats up, it's about to heat up. It's pretty quick. Let me check my camera because it dies on me every 20 minutes. So let me just double check it. Okay, you guys, it's about to die, so I'm gonna cut it off and cut it right back on. Okay. No editing was done. I just cut off the camera before it cut me off. Okay, that is hot. Are you kidding me? Get over here. All right. So here I will just curl like that, but not all the way down because then it's gonna look too curled. I just leave some of this, the end hanging out so it's not super curly. So it looks like that. You do that on both sides. Leave some hair out, and then has more of a natural wave to it. And I feel like this part is a little too straight, so if I need to add more natural waves to my ponytail, I will. But always keep the ends out. Ooh, that looks pretty straight. Leave it there for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just do random parts if I need to. All throughout the hair, or I'll just leave it, whatever I'm feeling that day. And I'm pretty good with the style, how it looks right now. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very long, but sorry. You guys wanted a no editing video, so I did it. And Matt, my editor, will be very happy about this today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my everyday natural type of look, makeup look. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to, you know what? I usually zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole look. So give me a second. So here And bam, we're here, zoomed out. I need to move up my chair a little bit. All right, now we're at the outro. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a huge thumbs up. Let me know if you liked it. And that is pretty much it. I love you guys so much. I know we're all almost through this quarantine. I can feel it. So hang in there. We're all in this together. I know you guys have been hearing that a lot, but I wanted to remind you again, we are all in this together. If you missed my last 2 videos, they are over here, so make sure to check them out. And that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.